Okay. Now we have it. Okay. Now we have it. And I may actually get to use my iPad today to, let's see, go to my channel on here. Oh, I can. Okay, can I see comments at the same time? Okay, there we go. Hello, Miss Jamie, Jenny. Okay, I'm back. Okay, can you hear me okay? I wish I had my earphones. I could plug it in here so I could hear it. Margine, okay, there we go. Can you hear me okay? I'm sorry, it's really cloudy out, so I had to turn my light on. Okay, can you hear me? Hi, Amy. I had to turn my light on, my overhead light, so you're going to see like a little thing in my case right here. So, okay. So, this is a test, so it's not going to be real professional because now, I'm trying to learn. Okay, so let me put my iPad right there because now I can see y'all's comments on my iPad. Okay, there we go. Yay, I'm back. Okay. Ooh, what an ordeal. Is the sound quality okay? Am I too loud? I mean, you guys may have to turn me up or turn me down depending. So, yeah, I'm good to go. Okay, good. Okay. All right, my loves. So, like I said, this is the first time that I am doing this. And so it's going to be a little bit different today, only because normally I would come in right away, have everything ready, and say what I'm going to do and stuff. And so, but we had to do a test. So you guys are my test bunnies in the beginning. I'll try to cut some of this out when I post it. Okay, so we're going to be making a card today using this Stampin' Up set. It's actually a bundle. You get this awesome border punch right here. And it's called Beautifully Braided. And it's got a great sentiment on here. It says, friendship refreshes the soul. And I just really like that. So I'm going to do like a little, it's like a technique in a way. I'm going to be using 2 punches today to make this card. Okay. All right. Now, I may say okay a lot, and I apologize in the beginning. I will try to take that word out of my vocabulary. And I also noticed on my YouTube when I was uploading it today, I kept saying, hi, Bev. Hi, darling. I kept saying, or it's okay. And I can usually cut out the okays, but the ums, the way I'm talking, doing something I can't. So I've got to concentrate on those 2 words. So I'm going to consciously try not to say those 2 words. And if I do, you say or okay in the comments, and I know I've said it. Let's see how many times I say it during this. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to get out. We're going to take this just away for a second. We're going to get out some Whisper White, and I'm going to get out my trimmer, and we're going to do some cutting. Okay. Well, first, no, wait. First, wait. First, I need to measure. You're going to take your 2 punches before I cut, okay? And I apologize for the back noise because my husband talks loud sometimes. He talks loud, and I apologize for that. He knows I'm on live, but he still talks loud. I don't, so I tell him. Okay, so you're going to take a ruler, and mine's got some ink on it, it looks like. But really, I just need to, I can use it, start from the 8, just as long as I start with an inch, okay? And I'm going to measure this one first. And what I'm measuring is from the inside where you can see the silver. You can even take it right here on our punches right here. And, hey guys. Oh, thanks Teresa. Hey, let me know. So I'm going to take my, hold on just a minute, y'all. I have to tell him because he doesn't understand. Hold on just a minute. Steve. I'm on live. Can you like take your volume down? Thanks. And now he's going to tell my granddaughter I got mad when I didn't. Hi, Miss Linda. Okay, let's go back. So I'm going to take this right here, inch, and I'm going to start like this is a 0, okay? And I'm going to measure it out, and it looks like it's going to be about 1 and I'm just going to go with 1 1/4, Okay, I'm going to do a rough estimate. And I'm just going to write 1 down, 1 1/4. I know, Jennifer, can you not, like, you can hear him, can't you? Okay, then I'm going to take this one, our little pretty one here, and I'm going to measure the same way. I'm just going to start like the 8 is a 0. And I'm going to go over, this is about roughly 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to get out some of this gorgeous ribbon right here. And this is our tricolor ribbon, and it's just in purple violet is what they call it, but you know, like our gorgeous gray by Highland Heather. No, well, he does in the evening, Jen. It's funny because like in the morning he has the TV where you can't even hear it. And oh, Cheryl, I didn't. Sorry, darling. I was gonna say I use that word again. But in the evening time he gets really loud. So I think it's like from the morning to the evening. It's really weird. Then you're going to take the ribbon that you're going to use, any ribbon that you're going to use, and you're going to measure that as well. So we're going to take this again. We'll just take it on the 8th. And again, it's roughly about 1/2 inch. We're going to go with 1/2 inch. Okay. So I know that this is 1/2 inch. Now, taking the ribbon, taking the border, the reason why I'm showing you how to do all 3 is because we're going to take some other cardstock and we're going to cut it the width of these 3 pieces. All right. So we've got a 1 1/4 and a 1/2 and a 1/2. So basically it's 2 1/4 inches long. All right. So now I know that. So let's go ahead and start cutting our paper. Now I don't have anything cut for you guys tonight because I'm doing a live, and I can be on here for about an hour before my Bible study starts at 6. And so I thought I'll just cut everything with you guys. Oh, let me turn my volume down on this one here. Okay, so now we're going to take our Whisper White, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my base for my stamping that I'm going to need. So we're going to cut that at, I think I had that cut. Let me see my sample real quick. I mean, I don't want to show you guys the finished card. I kind of want to wait to show you guys the finished card. Just because I want to keep it anticipated. But I didn't write down my measurements since I was going to do that. So I do know it's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I cut this at 5 1/4. Okay, then we need our piece for our punches right here. So I'm just going to cut about 1 inch. We'll cut 2 inches. I'm just going to cut 2 inches just to be safe. Okay. And then I'll just leave it the same length. That's fine. Then we're going to take some Highland Heather. And I've already got my base. My card base is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay. And I'm going to take out a piece of Highland Heather. Now this, I'm going to go ahead and score it. You know what I love? Let me tell you what I love about this new trimmer, Stampin' Up's new trimmer. It is, I love it's more precise, I would say, when I use the embossing tool. I noticed that a couple of weeks ago when I used it to score. So I'm going to go at 5 1/2. And I'm going to score my card base in half. And before, which I loved the other, trimmer, I did. But I noticed with this one that it seems to line up better. I'm going to show you, see? I love that it lines up better. Yeah, I don't know why, but it does a lot better. So we got the card base ready. Then we're going to take this piece of Highland Heather, and we're going to cut this to, where's my card? I need my card for a sample, even though you guys don't get to see it yet. I'm going to cut this to 4 inches down to 4 inches. Okay. Whoops, not with the thing. No, not 4 inches, Denise, 5 1/4. Well, I'll use that again for another project, so it'll be okay. It's live. This is what happens when you watch Denise live, when I don't have anything ready. And sometimes when I do have things ready. Okay, 5 1/4, Denise. The length of the card is 5 1/4. Remember that. Okay. Hello, Miss Karen. All right, we're going to cut that down to 5 1/4. Don't worry, I will put all the measurements once I post the video. All the supplies and all the measurements will be there. So even if I misspeak, I will have it correctly on the post once I post the video. Then I'm going to turn this around. And I know that all of my pieces together, my 2 punches and my ribbon, equals 2 1/4. So that's what I'm going to cut this cardstock at, okay? So 2 1/4. And it's already at 2 1/4, so look at that. Didn't I get lucky? Okay, so now we have that piece right there. Put all this together over here. So how's everybody doing while I'm getting this stuff together? How are you guys doing? Are you guys like that you're my test bunnies tonight? Do you guys appreciate that? I mean, you know. Now I gotta get a piece of cardstock. Because I thought I had enough in this pack and I didn't. And that makes lovely sense. This is what happens when I'm on Periscope, guys. Some of you guys have followed me since Periscope, so some of you guys know this is how I do Periscope. It's not how I wanted to do YouTube, but it works. So we're going to take this, and this is shaded spruce, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8. Okay, 4 1/8. Oh, Anita, it's your first time on. Well, welcome. It's my only, I think, is this like my, yeah, I think this is my only second YouTube live. And the other one was quite a while ago, as you guys must know. Okay, then this one I'm going to cut the length. I'll cut at 5 3/8. Okay, so now we have all our card pieces. Oh, Jeannie, thank you, darling. I know, I was gone for a while, but, you know, sometimes that happens. Well, in my world. But I needed to do some thinking and different things. But, yeah, I've got... And I think, you know, I was balancing a lot of different things. And I've come to learn how to balance them better in different things. And so, you know, you just go through that. God puts you through a season, doesn't he? He just says, hey, we got some things to discuss, Denise. And can't be doing all this stuff. So, you know. Okay, so now we're going to take this lovely image right here. I just love this image. Isn't that cool? It's like a different kind of flower. Does anybody know what kind of flower this is? Do you guys recognize that? Do I got any like flower buffs out there that know what that is? Because I surely don't. Ginkgo. Oh, that's right. You guys did tell me that the other day, Esther, didn't you? You did tell me that. I forgot. Okay, I have to get out the old Stamparatus. The old Stamparatus. You just got to do what you got to do. Right, Jen? Yeah, I mean, the Lord comes in and he says, no, not today, honey. So, you have... Oh, it's raining outside. Can you hear it? Can y'all hear that? Because now I'm going to take my... Stamparatus, put my magnets on. Can you see that I broke this one? Look at that. All right, I'm going to take this over here. I think it's just going to go this way, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to line this up. Let me line this one up first. I'm going to put this heavy one over here. I'm going to line this up. Just so I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Kind of go like this. Yeah. Okay, I like that. And I'm going to put this one right there. And this here like that. All right, then we're going to get out our Memento Tuxedo Black ink. All right. Hey. So, how's everybody doing? I know we've got, you know, this whole COVID thing going on. So, how's everybody doing? I know it's like a struggle for some being at home and people can't see their families and, you know, the nurses. Do we have any nurses in here? But we are doing, my Bible study right now is on the book of Job. And, you know, I read that and think, Okay. Oh, look, and now he's got it raining for us. You know. Okay, I'm going to stamp this. Look at that. I just love the Stamparatus, y'all. I am good. Just missed going to church in our church. I know. It's kind of, it is different, you know, doing the whole online thing when you're used to going to a building. But remember, you're the church, not that building. And I will say this. I feel like this, well, I said that again, didn't I? I feel like this has given us a lot of opportunity and a lot of churches opportunity. Homeschooling, yeah, that's kind of hard, definitely. I would agree with that, Bev. If you're not a teacher, it makes you appreciate the teachers, do it not? Yes. That, seeing the kids and the grandkids, that's the hard part, isn't it? So now we have this, and we're going to get out some Stampin' blends. Oh, I forgot. We do got to do the sentiment still. So I'm just going to take some Stampin' blends. I'm just going to color. Let me give you guys, what is it? What do you call it? Disclaimer at the beginning. I'm not the best at blending, okay? But I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to take my light one first. Make sure this light, because my caps sometimes get mixed up because I'll have them off, you know, so I got to make sure. Yeah, that's Highland Heather. So we're just going to start, and we're going to start coloring our little flower. And yes, I am left-handed. We got any other left-handed people out here? So I need to, like, point out some things. I have a couple people on here that are fellow demonstrators. And one is Esther. And she is actually a, what do you call it? I'm going to add her as a moderator. She is a demonstrator. And she is from the UK. So if you guys have any friends in the UK, she's over there. And then her sister, that Stampin' Star right there with all the little stars and the eyes and the little emoji. You're left-handed, Anita? Awesome. You're welcome, darling. Bev, you're left-handed too? I didn't know that. And then her sister, Artful Stampin', she is, y'all, if you guys don't follow Ruth and Esther, they've got, like, unique takes on stamps. Esther right now has a YouTube version of a card using an umbrella, and I've already seen one demonstrator try to, I don't know, I didn't completely watch it, so I'm sure she did it, but she wanted to kind of recreate her technique. And she made it into like a kaleidoscope, this umbrella stamp that we have. I love when the whole project is showing mistakes and all, because beginners will think that mistakes are made and not think that's right. You're right. Exactly. I mean, you guys sometimes see my cards after they're done, and, you know, I try to leave the mistakes in there, you know. We are in our right mind, though. So, you know, they have these two sisters. They're sisters, Stampin' Star and, oh, did you watch it online, Bev? Yeah, that's her husband. Yep, that's cool. See, when I start talking to you guys, I'm not really paying attention to my coloring, and I gotta be careful because I've already colored out of the lines. Look at that. You did? Camille, that's my sunshine. How are you, darling? I gotta pay attention, a little bit of attention here. I'm just gonna color. Okay. Then I'm going to come back. I'm gonna leave that open. That's what I normally do. That's probably why I get my stuff mixed up. And I'm just gonna come up from the base, or like from the middle of the flower, and just kind of pull out some of these colors like it's kind of 3D. This is what I'm learning coloring still. So you guys just have to bear with me. But if you guys know how to color, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Nacey's still learning. Oh, that's good, babe. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yes, it is very nice. You know, here's what I like. Here's what I'm going to take out of this whole COVID-19 thing is the different things that I'm seeing people doing. Like there are people that are not going out to eat as much. And I know that we do have restaurants and servers that, you know, rely on that. But when you see that some families are going out to eat constantly, you know, I feel like this is kind of doing a little bit of more home cooking. I know some, you know, my kids, they're doing more home cooking, and I think it's just a good thing, you know, because you tend to stay home and visit with the family, and you're saving. I know we've saved money from not going out to eat because Steve likes to go out to eat, y'all. Okay, now this boy, he likes to go out to eat. So I've never been like that. You know, I'd go out maybe on special occasions. We didn't go out, you know, 3 times a week. We went out on special occasions. So I've kind of enjoyed not going out to eat. Yeah, slowing down the fast lane. Definitely slowing down the fast lane. So I kind of have enjoyed that, not going out to eat like that and eating at home. I've definitely been saving some money, and the fact that I'm not driving to work, I'm working from home. I do have the privilege of being able to work from home. So that's a good, you know, that's a good thing for me. Okay, now I'm going to take the dark Highland Heather, and I'm going to see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit while I'm coloring. You guys are probably like, I can't see Denise. It's a lot easier on YouTube, just telling y'all, to zoom in and everything. I'm going to take, and these little berries right here, I'm just going to make them really dark. I just figured they were getting ready to bloom, and maybe they were, you know, like the outside of a flower, just a little bit darker. I don't know. That's my take on it. Then we're going to take the shaded spruce, and I'm going to take my light first, and I'm going to take the bullet tip, not the brush, and see if I can stay in these lines while I'm talking to you guys. So I may need to pay a little bit of attention here, but I can always come back and read the comments. I do like that I'm answering you guys quicker. And how I'm going to do a test real quick. So I'm going to say a number. And then I want, let's see who's paying attention here. I want Bev to say the number after I say it. Like type it in as soon as I say the number. Okay? Are you ready, Bev? Rice, flour, yeast are all hard to find here, but we are not bringing out our restaurant eaters. We are not takeout. Oh, okay, you're not restaurant. Yeah, we are having a hard time finding flour. I will say I did see some a week ago. There wasn't much, but there was. It's still the toilet paper, which I don't get. Good day, Vicky. Good day. Let me see if I can say that. Good day. No, I can't say it. I gotta learn. I gotta hear you say it first. She's from Australia. Miss Vicky's from Australia. Okay, now I'm gonna take the dark. So, Bev, are you ready? I want to say the number. 5. Okay. I'm just taking my time right here, just picking up, whoops, some of the color. Maybe I need to go up it a little bit right there. Do it right there. Cheryl said 5. Okay. Bev might have taken a break or something. Okay, Cheryl, you're listening. You're right there. Oh, I forgot. Look at here, right there. Hi, Deb. No, that's okay, darling. That's okay. Oh, I just colored that with the dark when I meant to go with the light. Look at that, Denise. Okay, so how about 3? See what the lag time is. I'm just curious a little bit. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So are you guys watching me on actual YouTube, or are you watching me from Facebook? Look here. See, this is what I do. You see that? Look at that. That does not go on there. This does not go on there. Now, we do have, oh, let me put this on there. Let me grab it. You're on YouTube? It's about 7 seconds, yeah. Which, normally it's not that slow. Not that slow. Normally it's like right on top. You're okay, so most of y'all are watching me from YouTube. Okay. I'm going to take this, what is it, color lifter, and try to pick up some of my mistakes. Let's see if it works. It does kind of work, doesn't it? Look at that. You don't have Facebook. Oh, okay, see, this is why I chose to kind of do YouTube, because I do have a friend that follows me on Instagram, and she doesn't have Facebook either. And the Facebook link takes you straight to YouTube. Okay, gotcha. See, I'm still learning. I got my girls here. Esther, help me. My Esther and my Ruth. All right, now we're going to put this to the side for right now. And then I'm going to cut out a piece of Whisper White. I need a piece of Whisper White and some Highland Heather. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use one of the ones I made a mistake on. This one right here. And I'm going to cut, let's see. 1 3/4 by 1 inch. Okay. So let's write 1 1/4, 1 3/4 by 1 inch. Let me show you guys how I try to figure out for my sentiments. Just give you a little tip here. Your silver twin. That's right. Cheryl is silver now too. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Okay, so this is normally what I do. Now, I know you guys can't see my grid paper, but let's see if I have an extra piece over here. Yeah, I do. Okay, let me get my grid paper out. Oh, yeah, you guys can see the one I stamped on from yesterday. Okay. This chat box has a wealth of talent. Girl, that ain't no lie. Okay, so here's what I do. I take my grid paper. Let me fold it one more time. I love this grid paper. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Good to know. I know this is a little bit of chat, a little bit right here. Just ignore that. I take my sentiment and I kind of just place it about how I'm going to use it on some cardstock. Okay. So I go on here and I look and I take my pencil then and I kind of just mark it here and then I mark it here. So I know that I'm going to need about a 1 inch by 1 3/4 inch for this particular sentiment if I want to use just the sentiment on that sentiment. Of course, you can move it this way if you want to put some rhinestones right here or something, and then maybe you need to cut it to 2 inches, okay? So that way, that's kind of how I determine my sentiment sizes. Just a little tip there for you today. I don't always have good tips because people have already given them, but if I've heard of them, that's how I do it. So now we're going to take our Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to cut this at 1. And I lined it up on this side of the trimmer because it's easier for me to line it up on this side because this goes to, what is this, 1.5 now? I love this trimmer. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to cut at 1 3/4. Okay. I know some people are having issues with it, but I love it. Yep. And then we're going to cut this one, some Highland Heather. We're going to cut this at 1 1/8. I'm going to use this side again. And then we're going to cut this by 1 7/8. All right. But you don't know if I heard the tips before, so bring them up. That's true. That's true, Miss Deb. But if you watch Ruth and Esther, I'm sure you have, because they have some awesome tips. I love my girls. All right, and I forgot to get my block out for that. But it's right here. So we're going to take, and I'm going to lay this on here. Okay. Lay that right there, and then I'm going to pick it up. Can y'all see my hair? I hope not. Okay, that's pretty even. And then I'm going to get out the good old Stampin' pad. Okay, we could have, yes, that's true, Cheryl. That's very true, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take out some of my ink here, my shaded spruce. And I'm going to just line my image up right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. I know that from watching what I'm doing, the lag time's just a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, I definitely inked that too much. Okay. I hope you guys do not see my hair. Now, the purpose of this is to lean over and stamp this while not looking completely at it. There we go. There we go. So that worked. Okay, then. Okay, so now we have all our stamping done. Okay, so I'm going to put everything over here. Let that set a minute. Now we're going to take this right here. Did I cut this at 5 1/4? No, I meant to cut that at 5 1/4. Oh, my goodness, Denise. So this is cut at 2 inches by 5 1/4. Turn it around, Denise. 2 by 5 1/4. No, not 5 1/4, 4. This needs to be cut at 4 inches. No, 5 1/4, Denise. 5 1/4 by 2. So the whisper white piece, this whisper white piece, y'all, get it together, Denise. 2 by 5 1/4. Last night, wait a minute. Christy Allen did a test. Chris Allen did a test. He came to Periscope and shares to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. What? You can do now Periscope and share it to YouTube and Facebook and Facebook? Linda, you shouldn't have told me that. Because you know I like Periscope because the lag time is like nil. Uh-oh. Well, I may have to look into that. We'll see. All right, so now I'm going to take my punch. And I've got my piece right here. Again, this is cut at 2 by 5 1/4. The length is the most important part for this particular card because of this punch. If I was using a different style punch, the width would be important as well. Okay, but we're going to take this and I'm going to stamp right in the middle. This is how I like to do it. I'll stamp right in the middle of my cardstock. Okay. And then I'll move this piece and I'll line it up over here. And I'm going to have to look up, you guys. I'm sorry. It does not look like it's lining up for me. And cut that piece. Oh, that still didn't work, did it? I'm going to have to cut that. Let me move it up a little bit more. Okay, let's cut that end off. Make sure you line it up. That's why I like these punches, because you can take your punched image. I'll show you in just a second. Not related to what you're doing, D. I'm using the frame die embossing folder combo, but how do people cut only the center? Oh, I need to see a picture of that, Jennifer. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to line it up, make sure my cardstock's all the way in there good. I'm just going to line it up on this side. Okay, so what I'm doing is when I go from side to side, I'm taking this. You can see I messed up just a little bit right there, but it's okay. I'm taking this one and I am taking where it's been cut and I'm lining up the holes with the actual silver pieces. So these pieces right here. So let me show you. Right here. So if you move it, you can see the gray. So you're trying to cover up those silver pieces. I mean the gray part. Let me line it up again. Here we go. Where you guys can see it better. Like that. Okay. Is there a way to join Stampin' Up? Yes, ma'am, there is, Miss Anita. Depends on who you want to join up. If you'd like to join up under me, that's great. I will have a link to sign up once I post this. If you have someone in specific, then you can go to like their online store. And I think there's a join button on there. So, or you can head right now and go to ladybugstampin.com and I have a link on there as well. Yeah, Jennifer, send me a picture of that and I'll look. Maybe we do a FaceTime real quick. Okay. All right, now, so I've got this piece. So that cut the bulk of it. Look at that. Look at all that beautiful mess. Oh, y'all can't see it, can you? Look at all that beautiful mess. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to turn it around because I don't want that rough edge right there. And I'm going to cut this side. Again, I'm going to start in the middle. That's just how I like to punch. Okay, and then I'm going to move it over. And I'm going to go all the way over here to make sure I'm in line. Now you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see this. You got to be careful because you got to line it up, but don't forget this has got to be underneath the punch, okay? So kind of look to make sure it's underneath there. You don't want to go too far, but you want to go enough far in. Of course, you can start at each end if you want to. That's fine. This is just the way I prefer to do it. It works for me. Okay, now I'm going to line this up. It's kind of hard while I'm doing this because I can't see it. Okay. Normally it's facing me this way. Okay, then, or closer to my body. Then we're going to take this one. I'm going to line this one up, okay, right here. Make sure it's lined up. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Oh, of course. I got a little piece on each end. Of course, Denise. All right, I'm going to try to do this without messing this up. Let's see. Or we may have to get another piece out. We'll see. Did it cut that time? Yeah, it cut that time. Okay, then this one here. We'll line this one up. Sometimes you got to go back and do these little, you know, details like this. But it's okay. Make sure that's lined up. There we go. All right, so now we have our two punched pieces. Now again, this one is with, this one is like with the, in the bundle. And I think this is in the mini catalog, the 2020 mini catalog. So it comes as a bundle. And then this one's just an older one, but it's in the current catalog. Okay. So we got that done. Now, I'm going to raise you guys back up just a tad. Okay. I'm going to bring out our lovely piece right here. Is this cut right? 2 1/4. That cannot be right because my piece is shorter than that. Oh, it's an inch. See, this is why, you know, live right here. That's why I don't have nothing cut. This is to do it live with y'all. This is actually cut at 1 3/8. That's what happens. So we're going to take this and change it. I'm going to change it to 1 3/8. No, I don't know why I did 2 1/4. Oh, because I cut it the length of this, didn't I? Yeah, that's not right, Denise. You got to cut it to what you had, girl. You could even do, I think I'm actually going to do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 16th. It's the little notch before the 1/2 inch mark. So I'm going to show you. So it's actually 1 7/16. I do remember I did that now. So let me show you right here. So you've got your 1/2 inch right here. So it's going to be this mark closest right here on the, this is the 7/16. And how you know this is 16. You got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so 7/16. All right, now we got that together. I thought that looked big when I did that. Then we're going to take and we're going to start placing our, that looks kind of, I'll put it up here for the top. It'll be okay. And we're going to take our pieces and we're going to add them to our Highland Heather piece that we cut. And we're going to get out the infamous Tombow. And I don't ever like to use Tombow without using my silicone sheet, but I think I've lost it. I had it, and you know, sometimes things get away from you, and I don't know where it's at. I literally was using it. Where it's at now, I don't know. I wonder if I put it in one of these other ones I got ready for y'all for later. Nope. Not in there. I don't know what I did with it. I wonder if I got an extra one. I don't know. We'll just use this. I don't like to use paper with Tombow, but it'll be okay. Okay. Let's hope that our lovely Tombow will work today for Denise. I have a love-hate relationship with Tombow. Oh, I love you too, Miss Linda. We've been having so much fun on our Zoom crops, haven't we? Okay, I'm going to take a little bit, just dab it like little, little dots. I wish we had a thin snail that was little dots like this that would cover all this stuff. We used to have some for the dies. What was that called? Yes, a little still, yeah, a little. Still waiting for you to scope the process. Oh, the Zoom? Did I need to scope the process of the Zoom, darling? Let me take this side. Whoops, see, that gets too much. Are you guys going to Zoom again on Friday? I can see if I can flex some time to attend. Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing like a all-day Saturday crop. I want to see what the weather's going to be like next Saturday first. Because right now we're all quarantined, right? Most of us are anyways. And so I would like to do it all day Saturday. And if I have to leave, I could actually make somebody else the host and then bring it and then claim it back when I come back. So me and Ellen actually tested that because I would like to, invite my UK and Australia girls to come and hang out, even and have them invite somebody, that they know. Because I think I can get up to 100 people on there right now, what I have, I think. Oh, I got you, Cheryl. Okay, that's cool. But I think I can see 16 or 19 people on my PC at one time. But you can mute yourself. Like, Jeannie, are you in here? Like, Jeannie came in and she was making masks. So she was sewing. She could still hear us, but she was muted because she was sewing and stuff. But she could still hear us. And then if she wanted to make a comment, she would just, unmute herself. But yeah, I can do a Periscope on that. Let's see. Yeah, because I can do it from my phone. I'll do a Periscope. And then I can do that for you. I'm sorry. And I use my PC for the Zoom, so I can still use my, what you call it, your phone, my phone and my tablet. All right, now I'm just going to lay this one on this side, on the opposite side. And I'm going to try to be really careful. I'm using my tweezers to help line this up and place it down so you don't see too much glue. Okay. Okay, I could do that. That's not a problem. I can do that. I'm doing a Bible study after this. It's 5:53. Oh, gosh. They're going to be in the waiting room for me for a minute. All right, then we're going to take our ribbon. We're almost done. Take our lovely ribbon. And I'm just going to lay this down and then cut about what I need. So, I don't want to be cheap, but I want to be economical. So I'll cut about that much. Then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to use the good old snail. Remove that. And just kind of, why is this one is not wanting to work for me for some reason. Why are you not wanting to work? I noticed that the other day. And this is why I need my, what do you call it? My silicone. I got to find my silicone mat, guys. One of y'all have it at your house, don't you? I bet. I bet you all have it on your table and you're laughing at me right now going, haha, Denise, I have your silicone mat. And for those, this is the first time you've watching me live, we do that all the time. We tease each other when we can't find something. One time, what was I looking for, guys? It was on Periscope. I'm going to lay that down and fold that over. And then fold that over right between the two of those. So see how I left a little bit of a space? And then I did that? I took it, D. You used it for your splat box. Girl, I knew it, Jen. Let me put that one on that didn't have enough tacky. Esther, it's at your house? I'm going to have to go all the way to England to get it? Okay, that's going to hurt my feelings. Not. I'll come all the way to see you. So I'm taking the ribbon and I'm putting it between both of those punches. Now remember, if you have a different kind of punch like this one here, and it has more of an edge to it, you know, you can butt it up against to the other one. But I like how it came out like that. I'll never use snail. I've never used snail before. You've never used this right here, Miss Linda? Okay, now we're going to put our card together, my lovelies. Where's the piece I've already stamped? Like, see? Oh, right here in front of me. It's right there in front of me, Denise. You goofhead. Oh, my goodness. I need help. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Anita. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to put our card together. Okay. A few little strips there. And put our card together. Line it up. All right. Then we're going to take this card base. Not in all this time. Really? Now, I did not know that, Miss Linda. Okay, I'm going to add some tape to the back of our shaded spruce. Wow, you make these colors look good. You know what? Okay, so here's my thought on these colors. I'll give y'all, this is what I did. I pulled out the Highland Heather. And then I was like, okay, what color? Because I was thinking of the stem right here. You know, we always use Old Olive. And we always use, you know, Pear Pizzazz, which I'm using that. Or Mossy Meadow. And I thought, what about Shaded Spruce? You know, so that's why I went with that. It's not a whole lot of Shaded Spruce. It's just enough. Don't stick down. Don't stick down. Don't stick down. You weren't lined up. Now, come on, play with me nice. So I was kind of thinking something a little bit different, you know. I know, I need to get back to the color challenge. I actually was thinking about that yesterday when I woke up at 4:30 with a card on my mind. Or was that Friday? No. Yeah, it was Friday morning. When did that wake me up? Then we're going to take this piece and we're just going to put it on this side. And I'm going to leave a little bit of Whisper White on this side. Let's see. I didn't really want to cover up this flower, so I got to be careful. So let me do it this way for me. I'm going to line this up and at the bottom and make sure I'm not covering that flower, but still leave a little bit of Whisper White on this side. Okay. And it didn't line up, but we're going to see if I can fix it. Let's see. If it's stuck, I'm okay with it. I'm not going to mess with it. All right, then we're going to take a little bit, one more little piece. Let's get out our dimensionals. We got to put our sentiment on there. Oh, no, Jeannie, it's not. Well, I'm sure Esther, she's on both of those. You know, I was on the Christmas challenge, but I took the year off. And so I'll be back next year, but I want to just focus on just my business right now, you know, stamp this part of it. But I'll be back. With the color challenge, I would like to get back into that. Put a few dimensionals on the back of your cement, Denise, really, cement. Okay, sentiment. And then we're just going to we're going to cover this little piece right here because I got something from down there. This was a tip or help I got from my friend Esther. We're just going to, wait a minute, Denise, make sure you're lined up here. Use my grid paper. Okay, there we go. Then let's add a few little pearls. Where's my pearls at? I know I got some in this box of rhinestones. I got rhinestones for days. I don't want rhinestones. I want some pearls. I want some pearls. I'm going to take a few pearls. And I'm just going to put one there. Pick this up. Put one About right there. You know, I really shouldn't think about this when I do this, but you know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Little part. I am. I am. I forgot about this. You know, even though I picked this up, I've always used, you know, when we had our little pokey tool, paper piercing tool, when we used to have that, I always used this. And I did that on a live, what, week ago, was it, Esther? And she's like, you know, you can use the other side. So, yeah. And I will tell you, I used this side, the little spatula. I messed up on my card for yesterday, or I guess it was today that I posted this morning. And I was able to actually pick up, watch. I was able to pick up my pearl, and look, it did not rip it at all. You can't wait too late, you know, if you mess up. And then I just put it back down here and laid it back down. And it didn't mess up the paper or nothing. Look at that. A reason for that spatula. Mind blowing, right, Esther? Mind blowing. All right, guys. So this is our card. We are done. Wow. I feel like I talked a lot of that time. How many times did I say and what was the other one? Okay. Who's going to tell me how many times I said it? Oh, that was a nice card too. I was the first viewer of that, I think. Oh, of this one right here. Oh, the other one. Okay, so this is our card we made with this great set. Where's my other punch at? All right, and we had some pearls, didn't we? Had some pearls. Ruth taught me how to do this, y'all. She said, that's how you do this. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for being my test bunnies. Now I know how to do it. I've got it all done. I know. Who's counting anyways? Good one, Cheryl. I love you. All right, so thanks for stopping by and helping me, you know, to start this. I will be back on, what did I say? I think it's Thursdays, but at 6:30. 6:30. So I would appreciate if you guys would like, share, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to share out. And I'll be back on Thursday. So I think my schedule is going to be, it's going to be easy for me. I found that Sundays at 5. And then, because I don't have church service on Sunday nights. So Sundays at 5. And then again on Thursday at 6:30. Because that gets me home when I work a long day. Okay. And hit that bell for notifications. So you can catch all of my YouTubes. Thanks, Miss Esther. Thank you, Anita, for being my test bunny. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And I will see you guys in a couple days. All right. Bye. Oh, I got to figure out how to close this, don't I?